All right, and just like that, we are live. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Sacred Pathway Academy podcast with me, Allison Rozelle, the spiritual liberation coach for Black women and women of color. I am also a Usui Reiki master healer and teacher. And you don't want to miss this next installation, wave, whatever you want to call it, of Embody the Reiki Master Within. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But for right now, we got business to attend to. Okay? So how's everybody doing? I hope everyone is doing well. We're still kind of basking in this full moon energy. And so within the full moon energy, that means that this is a moment of release. This is the full moon in Aquarius. So, Aquarius, aqua, water, which is ironic because it's Leo season. Hello, I'm Leo, and I am just like, it's the most wonderful time of the year for me. But what I love about the fact that the full moon is in Aquarius is the fact that it reminds you that you've got two elements working together here. You've got fire of the Leo sign from our season starting, and you've got the water from the Aquarius. So both of them are very cleansing. You can cleanse with fire, you can cleanse with water, but at any rate, you got to let it flow. So that's my take on that whole thing. Hello, my goddess Charmaine. If you missed my live with Goddess Charmaine talking about imposter syndrome, then my suggestion would be when I'm done here, you go to the podcast and you listen to, or you go to IGTV or YouTube and watch our video of our beautiful discussion of imposter syndrome. So tonight we're talking about the heart chakra. So we've been talking about the chakras for a few weeks now. Every week we've been talking about a different chakra. So last week was all about the solar plexus. The solar plexus is actually my favorite chakra to talk about because it is the red-headed stepchild. Nobody really wants to talk about the solar plexus. Everybody wants to talk about the root. Everybody wants to talk about the sacral because of the sensuality and the sexuality. Everybody wants to talk about the heart, just like we're going to talk about tonight. Everybody wants to always talk about the crown or the third eye, but the poor little solar plexus always gets neglected. So we were flexing our solar plexus last week. So today we're talking about the heart chakra. Now the heart chakra, so we've moved out of the matter. So you've got the lower chakras, which is the root, sacral, and solar plexus. Those are the matter. Or if you want to put it in biblical terms, the flesh. That's what that is. That's the human part of us. The heart is the bridge, right? So you've got the matter, which is the lower chakras. You've got the bridge, and then the throat, third eye, and crown. Those are the spirit. So let's take it to the bridge. So the heart chakra color is green. Sometimes it's also pink. Looking. I've got some crystals here. One of the crystals that is beautiful for the heart chakra energy is rose quartz. I love rose quartz. I don't really like the shiny stones. I used to not mind it, but now I don't really like the shiny stones. I like them a little rougher, like this one. And this, just that quick, I've forgotten what this one is. I'll think of it in a minute, but it's green, so heart chakra energy. I'm not good with crystals, y'all. I'm still learning them. So at any rate, and I have an eyelash hanging over that feels like it's about to go in my eye. So at any rate, we're talking about the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is all about love, unconditional love at that. It's talking about compassion, forgiveness, self-love. And heart chakra is the chakra that a lot of women tend to be blocked. And it's usually not so much of a broken heart related to a love or romantic relationship. It's usually other relationships, the broken hearts of the relationships that we have with ourselves, or the non-existent relationships that we have with ourselves. Relationships with our families, with our friends. A lot of wounds are carried, and we hold those in our hearts, so in our heart chakras. So a lot of blocks happen within the heart chakra for a lot of women. And just so you know, just because of the energy of a chakra, it also is kind of, I guess, in charge of the organs that's near there. So if your heart chakra is also governing the heart. And what do a lot of, or most Black women die from? Heart disease. So you need to be careful and take care of your heart. Take care of your heart chakra. It is very important. Very important. So we're going to do a reading for the heart chakra. And we're going to use Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And then we're going to have a bonus card afterwards to give us an affirmation to close everything out. And that's going to be from One Manifesting Fertility Goddess deck by Abiola Abrams. And while I'm right in this moment, if you have not been part of the African Goddess Initiation Summer Fest by Abiola Abrams, you've been missing out. But you can redeem yourself by going to AfricanGoddessClub.com and still signing up for this free summit, which yours truly is in it, okay? Yours truly is part of the summit. My episode will air on the 30th, I believe. But you still need to watch all of them because they are super powerful. I got to catch up because I've fallen a little bit behind on them. But they've been phenomenal. Some of the women I've heard of, some of them I have not. But either way, I'm following all of them now. Because they are just powerful, like badass women. They really, really are. And some of the subject matter is just really, really huge. Talking about our sexuality, talking about our ancestors, talking about our connections to our African folklore and spirituality. Just so many things happening during the African Goddess Initiation Fest. So if you're not part of it, be part of it. Not just because I'm speaking, not just because I'm also in the book. Hello, because it's celebrating her book, African Goddess Initiation, and I got it clear across the room, and I'm not getting up to go pick it up. I love you, Abiola, but I'm not. But yeah, it's such an exciting time right now. So we're going to be talking about the heart chakra. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that you can be part of that. And then after the reading, I'm going to talk to you about something that I'm doing that you can be part of that can also heal you, assist you to heal, and you can also heal others if you so choose. So let's get into this reading. So thank you, Goddess. All right. So we want to know, what do we need to know regarding the heart chakra? So I'm doing the reading for the week. So regarding our heart chakras, what do we need to know? What do we need to know about the heart chakra this week? Imagine there's no heaven. I love this card. Imagine, because it's so beautiful and blue. It makes me calm when I look at it. But what I love is what she has to say about this card. So I'm going to do something that I rarely do. Sometimes I'll look in the book and sometimes I won't. Especially when I run across these cards. So we're just going to read the essential meaning for this card, okay? So it's turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imaginary and feelings, creativity, and illusions. So if we're talking about the heart chakra, and we're talking about what do we need to know this week regarding our heart chakra, and thinking about the characteristics, the word that jumped out that kind of sent a ping through my body was manifestation. And if you notice, I think last week when we were talking about the solar plexus, that also had something to do with manifestation. I think we're being told something. So let's think about imagine. Let's talk about regarding our heart chakras and the whole energy of manifestation. But again, there's also creative thought, which can also bring about manifestation. There's visualization. You have to be able to see it and know that it's yours in order for you to manifest it. But what I think this has to do with the heart chakra is if you have a block within the heart chakra, like you are not practicing enough self-love, or you don't really have a relationship with yourself, if you have a hindrance of lack of compassion, lack of forgiveness, if you are carrying the weight of a broken heart, that can hinder the ability for you to imagine, to be able to visualize, to see yourself healed, to see yourself happy, to see yourself complete and whole. So I think this card is asking you to imagine that your heart is healed, that it's clear, that you're able to manifest the life, the love, all of those things within the heart chakra that are good, that you want. But before we stick with that, let's go to card number 2 to find out what we need to do. That way it gives us a little bit more information. Round and round. Now that makes me think of Tevin Campbell back in the day. Round and round. Everything has a song. Y'all know how I am. I just had something shoot through my body. All right. So if we're imagining ourselves whole and healed, if we're imagining ourselves with big, juicy love, with the things that our hearts desire for us, well, what we are going to have to stop doing is going round and round and not making a decision on what it is that we really want. Not making a decision that I am going to do this. I am going to seek my healing, because you got to seek it. Healing is not going to just fall on your lap. It's not. You're going to have to work for it. I tell people all the time who come to me for readings, for Reiki, look, I can give you a reading. I can give you Reiki from sun up to sundown. But if you don't do the work that goes along with that energy healing, nothing's gonna happen. You'll feel good for a little while. It'll be a fix. But then we'll be back to the same reality if you're not gonna implement the messages, the instructions, and the things that came through that you need to do in order to have forward movement, right? So what's blocking our imagination is the fact that we keep going round and round. We're not making a decision. Now is the time to either shit or get off the pot, basically, is what it's saying. We got to make some decisions. We got to stop being wishy-washy about it. Stop going round and round. Stop asking and polling everybody for their opinions. Oh my God. Let's sit there for a minute. Okay, look. I know for some people, and even for some zodiac signs, that's a pattern. That's a thing that y'all do. But in my most humble, mama-like, loving, generous, compassionate Leo self can tell you, stop it. Stop it now. Stop polling everybody. Stop going around and round. You already have the answers. You've already got confirmation. The moon, the stars, the sun, you've heard the voices of the ancestors. God sent a loud boom, and it was like kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? And you got to stop. You can't be like a double dutch. Like, okay, maybe I'm gonna jump. No, I'm gonna jump in. No, wait, I'm jumping. Huh? Okay, wait. Okay, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Meanwhile, the ropes, they perfect. Just waiting on you to jump in. For you going to make a decision. Either you want this healing or you don't. Either you want this new life for yourself or you don't. Either you want to live a more liberated life or you don't. Either you want to embody the Reiki Master Healer inside of you or you don't. We got to stop going round and round. Because if you've had the time to sit and visualize and imagine and feel it with your whole heart that this is something that you want, if you've done all of that, if you've been given the green light, if you have been, you've received every sign under the freaking sun and moon, if you feel it deep down in your soul that this is right and this is what you want, this is what you desire, then it's time to make a decision. And make the decision understanding that you are worthy and deserving of having it. Whatever it is that your heart desires. We have to stop selling ourselves short. What do? We procrastinate. We'll poll everybody. Should I do this? Shouldn't I do it? Why shouldn't I do it? Well, I thought I wanted to do it, but if you're telling me that I shouldn't do it, maybe I should give more consideration to it. Uno momento, por favor. Don't sit and be polling all these people, especially these non-visionary people, when it comes to your dreams. If you're dreaming for the tall, dark, and handsome to come your way, then you need to stop talking to the short, whoever, whatever, that ain't nowhere in that description. Calm yourself. Bring yourself back to center. Come back to your heart. Listen to, what does your heart say? What does your heart say? And if there are blocks, then you need to actively work to clear them. But one of the biggest hindrances for you right now, and I'm about to move on because this is a thing for me, as y'all can tell, I'm very passionate about it. It's time to make a decision. It's time to shit or get off the pot. It's time to decide once and for all, this is what I'm doing. I want this, I need this. And if you say to me, this has nothing to do with the heart chakra, yeah, it does. Yes, it does. All right, let's go to what we need to release. I hope this is resonating or making sense to somebody. Give me some hearts and let me know. Okay, so what do we need to release? Chop wood. Now, chop wood is one of those cards that can mean a great many things. And I say that because sometimes it's telling you need to get to work. And sometimes it's telling you need to back off. So thank you for the hearts. But this one in particular, this moment in time for chop wood is bringing you back to center, getting you refocused and grounded. So taking the energy, the grounding energy of your root chakra, being grounded in the desires of your heart. Ooh, can you do that? Yes, you can. Being grounded enough so that you can imagine and you'll stop going round and round. So let's take a look and see what chopwood says. Being grounded in everyday experience, humility. Sometimes we got to chop a little wood. And if you've ever seen somebody chopping wood or actually chop wood yourself, it is a humbling experience. Because chopping a tree, you got to hit that same mark with that axe. If you're doing it with an axe. It is a labor-full experience. But you got to be focused. You have to have your attention on chopping that wood. It's not something that you can squirrel look at. Why? Because you can have an accident. You can chop your hand off, finger off, or you could mess up what you started and then have to start all over again. So I feel in this reading that you're being called, as you imagine, the life that you want, the love that you want. And hear me when I say love, I'm not just talking about romantic love, okay? You can desire love from your family, from your friends, or you may be desiring new friends, friends that are more in alignment with who you are evolving into, right? You're making a decision that is huge. So it's going to take a little humility on your part. It's going to take a little grounding and focus and understanding that as long as you keep your eyes on the prize, you will not fail. As long as you keep your eyes on what it is that you are working toward, you will not fail. Feel within your heart and allow yourself to love on yourself enough to believe that you are worthy and deserving of all good things. Allow yourself to feel into your heart and feel that energy of compassion, of forgiveness, of grace, of acceptance. Yeah, there's some acceptance that comes within that heart chakra. There may be something that you have to accept about yourself. Accept about your loved ones. They're not terrible people. They're just, they don't understand. It's not their thing. It's yours. It's your thing. It's not their calling. It's your calling. It's not their desire. It's your desire. It's not their vision. It's your vision. It's your heart-centered desire, vision, purpose, plan. I really feel that this is about purpose. And yes, your heart chakra can have everything to do with you manifesting your best life by living your purpose on purpose. It has everything to do with it. If your heart chakra is blocked, where you can't love yourself, where you can't show compassion to yourself or your fellow man, where you can't forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made the last time you tried to do something and it didn't work out And so you just, for that moment, was like, I can't do this, so I'm not gonna. But it kept waking you up at night, and something inside of you just kept saying, try again, try again, try again. And it won't leave you alone. And you keep going back to it because it's in your heart. It's in your heart. It's etched in your soul of whatever this is that you're desiring to have. Don't you know that you can have it? Do you understand that you can have it, that you're worthy of it, that you deserve it? You deserve it. You were already born with everything you need inside of you to get it. But you're going to have to chop some wood and humble yourself. You're going to have to get focused. You're going to have to make a decision. Yeah, you're going to have to make a decision. It may not be an easy decision. You're going to have to stop procrastinating. You're going to have to stop polling everybody on earth. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Can I do this? Can I not do this? You're blocking your blessing. You're blocking your blessing. Your heart chakra is blocked. You can't allow yourself, there's not enough room because of the block to allow love and compassion for yourself or your vision. So that is what this message is for this week. So let's find out from the Well Manifesting card. Thank you for the hearts. What is our affirmation for this week? Can I tell y'all, I can't make this stuff up. I can't, even if I try. I'm very creative and imaginative, okay? I used to write poetry. I used to write short stories when I was younger. I have a very vivid imagination. I can make some shit up if I really wanted to, but you can't make this stuff up. I can't say this goddess's name is Atargatis, but it's awakening. And it says, I enthusiastically dive into my own growth and evolution. I enthusiastically dive into my own growth and evolution. I told y'all this reading was about purpose. It's about purpose. It really is. So are you going to enthusiastically dive into your own growth and evolution? Are you going to allow the blocks to be removed from your heart chakra so that you can feel, so that you can heal, so that you can move forward with your life, with the things that you're called to do? Because whoo boy, God's got big stuff for you, babe. Big stuff for you. But you gotta own it. And you gotta do the work to get it. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The ball's in your court. So, Ashe. So let's talk about what I have going on for you. So the last installment, or the last group for the Embody the Reiki Master Within course, they are now working towards their certification. They're getting their sessions in. I don't know if my goddess Marissa is still on here, but I'm going to brag on her because she did her first distance healing and she felt great and she just really stepped into her power, and I am so proud of her. And I invite you to be part of this, to be the next wave to go through the course. So let me explain to you. So with my course, you go through levels, Reiki levels 1, 2, and Master for Usui Reiki, because that's what I'm certified in. I'm a Usui Reiki Master Healer and Teacher. Okay? So you go through the certification process, meaning I'm teaching you the basics. I'm teaching you the technique. I'm teaching you the symbols, giving you all of that information that you need for you to embody the Reiki master within. So you can be part of this by going to the link in my bio and going ahead and signing up. So if you want to sign up for the Reiki certification course, go to the link in my bio. Now, hold up. I have an early bird special going on. And for those who remember Kmart used to have those blue light specials. So I got early bird / blue light special going on for the course. So if you sign up between now and the 30th, you can take advantage of savings in 2 ways. If you're going to pay in full, use the coupon code Reiki Life. That's Reiki, REIKI, and then Life, LIFE, all one word. And that will save you $111 off of the regular price of $333. Or if you need to do a payment plan, no problem. I got you. Just use coupon code Reiki 15, and that's 15, the numbers, not the word. So it's Reiki and then the number 1 and the number 5. And that's how you'll save 15% off of your monthly payments under the early bird special. So go to the link in my bio and go ahead and get yourself signed up. Class starts on the 24th of August. I am so excited. I love teaching Reiki. I love giving Reiki and talking about it. I can talk about it all day long. But I want you in that class. You deserve to be in that class. So, yes, with this course, again, I teach you all 3 levels. I'm also adding some additional training to it to be like a bundle. So let me explain. And I'm currently working on these 2 things. So when you go there now, you won't see them. What you will see is the complimentary course that is the balance and flow of the 7 energies, which teaches you about chakras. If you're already well versed in chakras, great. But you still want to go through that course. Why? Because I got some meditations on there. And I got some other information on there. And I just want to share that with you. I mean, it comes with the course, so you may as well, right? But 2 more courses are going to be added that are going to be part of this. The first course that I'm working on next week that should be fully uploaded by the time the Reiki course starts. Let me slow down. That should be loaded by the time the course begins on the 24th. So this particular class that's going to come with it is going to be a post class. So after you've taken the Reiki certification course, then you want to do this one. It's kind of like a continuing education course, but it's going to be all about you. Okay, I'm back, I think. I'm going to do this real quick because Instagram is tripping. So, what was I saying? Okay, so you're going to get the continuing education, which will teach you how to start your Reiki business. And then what you'll also get will be space clearing, to teach you how to clear space, how to go in and do like a home blessing or clearing energy in a home, in an office, or wherever you are called to do so. So those are going to be 2 things, and this is going to be the last time that this is going to be offered in a bundle in this way. Because next time, the price is going way up. Trust me. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. But I thank you all so much for joining me. Remember, go to the link in my bio and get yourself signed up. If you wanted to be part of it last time and you missed out, don't miss out on this time. Don't drag your feet. Don't procrastinate. If this is what you want to do, go for it. All right? All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you. Bye-bye.